welcome to the channel, and today we're going through the evolution of Nick Fury in live-action movies and TV shows. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., 1998. Nick Fury's first live-action depiction was as a white man who very much looked like his 1990s cartoon adaptations. In the film, Nick is a retired super spy who is approached to return to duty to take down a terrorist organization called Hydra, which threatens to attack Manhattan with a pathogen they have reconstituted known as the Death's Head virus. Iron Man 2008. The Samuel L. Jackson version incarnation of Nick Fury makes a cameo appearance in the post-credit scenes of this film as the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. In the scene, he meets Tony Stark at his Malibu home to discuss the Avengers initiative, which was to be a group of heroes working together to respond to planetary threats. This was Nick's introduction into the MCU. Iron Man 2 2010. Nick Fury sends Natasha Romanoff to pose as an assistant to Tony Stark and assess him to see if he is worth recruiting for the Avengers initiative. During the course of the story, Natasha gives Stark a bad review and Nick Fury approaches him to reveal to him that Natasha was an undercover agent working for S.H.I.E.L.D., also revealing to him that his father was the founder of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the two were close on a personal level. In the end, Nick hires Stark as a consultant for the initiative. Thor 2011. In a post-credits scene of this film, Nick Fury is shown at a S.H.I.E.L.D. facility where Dr. Selvig is brought to meet him. Fury asks Selvig to study the recently discovered Tesseract, which holds untold power, to which Selvig agrees. Captain America: The First Avenger 2011. Nick Fury arrives outside Times Square and approaches a confused Rogers and tells him that he has been asleep for nearly 70 years. He also appears in a post-credits scene where he approaches Steve Rogers and proposes to him a mission to save the world. The Avengers 2012. Nick Fury, the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., arrives at Project Pegasus, a remote research facility where Dr. Selvig is leading a team that is experimenting on the Tesseract. The Tesseract suddenly activates and opens a wormhole, allowing Loki to reach Earth. Loki steals the Tesseract and uses his scepter to enslave Selvig and other agents, to aid him in leading a Chitauri invasion. After this, Nick Fury decides to start the Avengers initiative and he enlists Black Widow, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and Hawkeye as the Avengers. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series 2013. Nick Fury makes two special guest appearances. He first appears at the end of a Season 1 episode to scold Coulson over damage caused to a S.H.I.E.L.D. plane during a fight, and expresses his doubts over the loyalty of Skye. He also appears in the season finale, when he comes to rescue Leo and Gemma from drowning after responding to their distress signal. Captain America: The Winter Soldier 2014. After an attempt is made on Fury's life by Hydra, Fury fakes his death. He later returns during the film and Rogers is angry with him for lying. Fury then introduces Rogers to Project Insight, a program that is meant to destroy enemies of S.H.I.E.L.D. and neutralize threats before they even happen. Nick also notes that S.H.I.E.L.D. takes the world as it is, not as they want it to be. Other than being a self-assured commanding man, the film was meant to depict his character as vulnerable, to enhance the sense of danger in the Hydra conspiracy. Avengers: Age of Ultron 2015. Nick Fury makes very brief appearances in this film. He shows up on Hawkeye's homestead to help and motivate the team to formulate a plan to stop Ultron from destroying humanity. He and other former agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. use a helicarrier to assist the Avengers in the final battle against Ultron. In the aftermath, he helps get things running at the new Avengers compound in upstate New York. Avengers: Infinity War 2018. In the post-credits scene of this film, Nick Fury alongside Maria Hill attempt to contact Stark after Thanos' victory but fails. Everyone in the city begins to disintegrate. Just before he begins disintegrating, Nick uses a modified pager to send a distress signal to Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel 2019. In this film, a younger Nick Fury from the year 1995 appears as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. who takes an interest in Carol Danvers, who at the time lost her memory, and came to Earth to search for answers, and they joined forces to fight alongside the Skrulls who were running away from the Kree. Towards the end, Fury loses sight in his left eye after being scratched by the Flurkin cat goose. This served as an explanation for how he got his eye patch. Captain Marvel is the first superhero that Nick had encountered, and he was inspired by her to create the Avengers initiative. Avengers: Endgame 2019. 5 years after the blip, Fury is resurrected by the Hulk after he snaps his fingers to restore the lives of people that died when Thanos snapped his fingers. He attends Tony Stark's funeral with the other Avengers after Stark sacrificed his life during the Battle of Earth. Spider-Man: Far From Home 2019. The opening scene in the movie starts with Nick Fury and Maria Hill as they investigate an unnatural storm and encounter the Earth Elemental. Fury is responsible for handing Stark's Edith glasses to Peter Parker. Peter is informed that Fury intends to contact contact him and he ignores Fury's phone call. Upon meeting Parker, Fury invites him to join the fight against the Elementals and firstly declines but later changes his mind. In the end, it is revealed that Fury was in space the entire time and two Skrulls, namely Talos and his wife Soren, were covering up for him and Maria Hill. Secret Invasion 2023. Nick Fury learns of an invasion of Earth by a faction of rebel Skrulls who were tired of Fury's failed promises to look for a new home for them and wish to eradicate the human species from Earth and take it as their new home. Nick Fury joins his allies, including the Skrull Talos, who has made a life for himself on Earth, and together they race against time to stop an imminent Skrull invasion and save humanity. The Marvels 2023. The Marvels serves as a sequel to Nick Fury's character in Secret Invasion, and brings Nick Fury back to the big screen and introduces the organization known as Saber. He appears alongside Captain Marvel, Kamala Khan and Monica Rambeau, whose powers become entangled to form the Marvels as they battle another intergalactic threat. Thank you for watching this video. Please share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our awesome uploads.